I held on longer than my hands could grip, tried to steady the trembling in every sinking ship. You kept drifting like a shadow, looking for a place to land. Well, I stayed praying we make it, even when I barely could stand. I kept lighting up the corners where your doubts would hide, kept building little bridges just to pull you back inside. And every time you broke, I tried to break a little less, but the weight of all your storms kept pulling on my chest. I whispered through the chaos, tried to calm the hurricane. Hope my love could hold us steady, hope it though you're growing pain. But you wanted someone stronger, someone quieter and fear, while I kept losing who I was every time you disappeared.
Hope was heavy, but I carried it somehow. Didn't know I'd lose myself trying just to keep you around. And before my hope went quiet, before it faded slow, I begged the past to save us in the ways we never know. Before my hope went quiet, I still believed in you, still thought of love could resurrect the pieces we outgrew. I fought for every heartbeat, even ones that weren't mine. Held on to every promise like it meant we realigned. Before my hope went quiet, before I learned to sleep, I thought we'd rise again from all the wounds we couldn't keep. But silence came in slowly and truth began to show. Sometimes love stops speaking long before you let it go. I kept singing through the cracks you never tried to fill, held you close through all the nights you couldn't keep still. You wanted me to heal you, but you never stayed to heal me back. Left me carrying the pieces you refused to help unpack. I softened every anger just to keep from breaking you. Let my voice get smaller so you'd feel like you pushed through. But love and human vanishing, fading into what you choose. A battle I kept fighting even when I knew we'd lose. You were searching for a quiet that you couldn't find in me, a world without reflection, a place you didn't have to be. And I kept trying to match it, kept trying to compromise, but hope can only whisper till it finally learns to die. You said love shouldn't hurt, but you left every time it grew. And I kept shrinking, praying someday you'd tell the truth. Before my hope went quiet, before it sank below, I tried to save the echo of a love you never showed. Before my hope went quiet, we had a fighting chance. Two broken hearts connected in a slow and fragile dance. But time became a thief that stole the words we couldn't say, and faith became a stranger that we pushed too far away. Before my hope went quiet, I thought we'd find the light, thought we'd turn around the end, and we kept losing in the night. But love grew tired softly in the spaces we didn't know. Sometimes hope goes quiet long before you let it go.
I replay the memories like a tape stuck on rewind, searching through the static for the moment you'll be mine. But loving someone blind can make you lose the view, and I didn't see myself fading while I kept holding on.
And now I breathe in softer, now I speak without the ache, learning how to love again without bending till I break. And even though we ended, I still thank the love we tried. It taught me how to rise again from all the parts that died. Before my hope went quiet, I believed in every side, believed we'd make it through the storms that kept bleeding in the sky. But hearts can't stay awake when the truth begins to show. You can't save a love that doesn't wanna grow. Before my hope went quiet, I swore we'd find the flame, but the fire you stopped feeding couldn't burn the same. Now I'm learning to live louder in the places you let go. My hope didn't die, it just learned to say no.
I held on longer than my hands could grip, tried to steady the trembling in every sinking ship. You kept drifting like a shadow, looking for a place to land, while I stayed praying we make it, even when I barely could stand. I kept lighting up the corners where your doubts would hide, kept building little bridges just to pull you back inside. And every time you broke, I tried to break a little less, but the weight of all your storms kept pulling on my chest. I whispered through the chaos, tried to calm the hurricane. Hope my love could hold us steady, hope it though you're growing pain. But you wanted someone stronger, someone quieter and fear, while I kept losing who I was every time you disappeared.
Hope was heavy, but I carried it somehow. Didn't know I'd lose myself trying just to keep you around. And before my hope went quiet, before it faded slow, I begged the past to save us in the ways we never knew.
Before my hope went quiet, I still believed in you,
still thought love could resurrect the pieces we outgrew. I fought for every heartbeat, even ones that weren't mine. Held on to every promise like it meant we realigned.
Before my hope went quiet, before we learned to sleep, I thought we'd rise again from all the wounds we couldn't keep. But silence came in slowly and truth began to show.
Sometimes love stops speaking long before you let it go. I kept singing through the cracks mistakes you never tried to fill. Held you close through all the nights you couldn't keep still. You wanted me to heal you, but you never stayed to heal me back. Left me carrying the pieces you refused to help unpack. I softened every anger just to keep from breaking you. Let my voice get smaller so you feel like you pushed through. But loving you meant vanishing, fading into what you choose. A battle I could fight, and even when I knew we'd lose, you were searching for a quiet that you couldn't find in me. A world without reflection, a place you didn't have to be. And I kept trying to match it, kept trying to compromise, but hope can only whisper till it finally learns to die.
You said love shouldn't hurt, but you left every time it grew. And I kept shrinking, praying someday you tell the truth. Before my hope went quiet, before it sank below, I tried to save the echo of a love you never
Before my
knew.
hope went quiet, we had a fighting chance. Two broken hearts connected in a slow and fragile dance. But time became a thief, it stole the words we couldn't say. And faith became a stranger that we pushed too far away. Before my hope went quiet, I thought we'd find the light, thought we'd turn around the end, and we kept losing in the night. But love grew tired softly in the spaces we didn't know. Sometimes hope goes quiet long before you let it go.
I replayed the memories like a tape stuck on rewind, searching through the static for the moment you be mine. But loving someone blind can make you lose the view. And I didn't see myself fading while I kept holding on to you.
And now I breathe in softer, now I speak without the aid. Learning how to love again without bending till I break. And even though we ended, I still thank the love we tried. It taught me how to rise again from all the parts. Before my hope went quiet, I believed in every side. Believe we make it through the storms that kept bleeding in the sky. But hearts can't stay awake when the truth begins to show. You can't save a love that doesn't wanna grow. Before my hope went quiet, I swore we'd find